Hey Sagittarius, how are you guys? I hope you're doing wonderful. I'm still at the cabin, so I apologize that I have no real setup tonight. I'm going to do it on the bed here. So, hopefully, you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your support as always. All right, let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys this evening. This will be a general collective reading, as always, for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. So please only take what resonates, leave the rest. It is Sunday night here. I will upload tomorrow once I cross back into an area, actually, because I am at the cabin where things can download pretty quickly, because here it will take forever. So, all right, the teacher. That is your overall energy. Very interesting. Well, that's also the card of the Hierophant, right? Because that's the 5. That's number 5. So this could be about marriage. This could be about higher learning, a higher way of thinking for sure. This could be about spiritual studies. It could be about anything like that, actually. Let's see what it is about. All right, Spirit, what else? What else for Sagittarius, please? I just grabbed a bunch of cards, so you're going to hear me getting some of them out. Because I started one last night, and I got interrupted, so... All right, let's see. We got the... Wow, what the hell? Look at this. The Creator? Where is this going? What else, Spirit, for Sagittarius? Somebody's manifesting something big. And they're doing it with the help, it looks like, of the Creator is what I'm getting here. This could be somebody extremely passionate, compassionate. Also, though, I'm kind of feeling as I say that someone could need to... So some of you guys could be showing compassion to others, but I feel like someone needs to show a little more compassion to themselves for some reason. Okay, maybe someone's been a bit hard on themselves. That's interesting because the overall energy is the teacher. Somebody could also be working with some kind of, you could be working with a priest, a spiritual teacher, something like that. You could be learning new ways of kind of doing things, of dealing with your own stuff here. Listen, something big is happening in your life, though, no doubt. Something really big. And again, I think it's being kind of divinely directed here. So pay attention to that. Hang on one second. Wow, you can't make it up. Look, the magic. You're about to manifest something big. Okay, maybe you're already seeing this. We have a third eye here. Maybe this is something that you're already seeing. You're already seeing that you're a powerful creator. You're already seeing that you're making things happen here in your life. Okay. You're definitely connected to the divine very strongly here, okay? Because I would not have the Hierophant and the Creator card here, but there is something here about compassion. Now, if what you do does not involve showing some kind of compassion to others, I feel like somebody here, and this is going to apply to some of y'all anyway, I do feel some of you guys need to make sure that you are going a little bit easy on yourself. Why am I saying it like that? I do think some of you have been a bit hard on yourselves. And it may have taken you, honestly, to a place of even doubt or a place of pessimism, okay? To a place of pessimism in a sense. So show yourself some compassion at this time. Okay, some of you have someone around you as well that needs your compassion as well. Let's keep going. Yeah, Ascension, look at that. Maybe that's why you need the compassion here, okay? Because you're going through some kind of ascension. You're going through some kind of growth here, all right? You may be helping other people to ascend as well, all right? Maybe these are people that need your compassion, need your love, need your guidance in some way. You could also be following someone that's providing that to you, but I think this is you, all right? You're definitely in creation mode, okay? So whatever you might be feeling, especially if it's got you disillusioned in any way, don't let it get you sidetracked, because these cards are very clear tonight. This has something to do with your ascension. Oh, wow. And releasing something. Releasing something. There is a need here for someone here to really connect with their heart. All right. So if you don't feel like you're doing that, I think maybe that's where okay, wait. Okay, listen. This is where the compassion is coming from. Someone here really needs to connect with their heart. All right. So we can often do that through meditation. We can do that through healing work. Oh, yeah, definitely you can do heart-centered meditations. You can do inner child meditations. This is very important for someone's ascension here. This is going to help take you to bigger levels is what I'm thinking. Okay, open doors here in some way, but it's definitely going to, I think it's going to take you to higher levels here. It's also going to help you to really see things very clearly. I don't know who I'm dealing with tonight, to be honest with you, but I feel a lot going on here mentally. Somebody might be over questioning things. They could be stressing themselves out quite a bit. It could very well be a predicament that you find yourself in. But what you don't see is all of this happening around you. So let me say this to you because I feel it so strongly. If you feel like you have been doing everything that you need to do, like you have been, maybe you pray, maybe you meditate, whatever it is that you're doing to kind of grow, and you find yourself in a massive amount of emotions at this time, I think it's due to some kind of ascension that's trying to happen. I really think Spirit is trying to push you up, okay, to help you ascend in a sense, to get out of something because you got a lot waiting here. You see the Creator here, their hand is all in this, okay? They're trying to, oh, I just noticed. Look, they're literally pushing someone up here, okay? It's time to manifest something big, and I think it's a new cycle. It's something new that's coming into your life. Now, that does not come without some kind of release. Some kind of release is actually needed here. And honestly, if you don't feel like you're already fully connected to the heart chakra anyway, that could be a lot of it. You may need to release the fear, okay, of kind of moving forward. Why did I say fear? There might be a lot of fear around you of moving forward. But with the heart chakra, sometimes the fear is just about, a lot of people think they want love, but then they have this big block in front of them, okay? You have to release that fear. You have to release the things that are really confining you to this place that you're at so that you can open up to what you actually want. And I do say that lovingly because I know that sometimes we can get a little bit jaded with our situations, right? But you need that. There's something about what you're doing or what you're going to be doing or this ascension, this step that you're taking that is going to require that. I can definitely see that you have the attention here of Source without a doubt. Let's keep going. Okay. Somebody may be getting married here, or somebody may be stepping into something that's going to require some higher commitment. Spirit, what is this about for Sagittarius, please? I'm sorry, I know this is close to, although I have all this room to move around because I am standing up here. Sorry if that's too loud, though. All right. Yeah, death. Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Hangman. Look at that. Beautiful. That's exactly what it is. See, you're having to end something. And I don't know what it is. You're having to end something in order to make this jump, this leap that you're actually going through for this ascension here. Look at this. Stepping right into your power here, Sagittarius energy. Taking the lead, inspiring others. You could be very charismatic at this time. You could find that a lot of people are attracted to you on some level. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're attracted to your energy. Maybe people will feel kind of drawn to you in some sense, okay? I think you do feel this fire that's kind of being put under you. For some reason, I feel like for some of you, that might feel a little bit like pressure, but this is good. This is really good, is what I'm feeling. This has to do, look at this. You've been reflecting so much in this hangman energy during this pause that you've been making. Okay, it's kind of like this final push. That's what I feel. It's like this final push to break through. It's like a seed that's planted that, you're just waiting for it to break through with some kind of bud, right? And it takes forever, but then boom, it finally does. You don't just give up and walk away. I really think that this time that you've spent kind of by yourself has helped you enormously. I'm telling you, this is your emotions. I was feeling them very strongly, but you're not sure about it for some reason. It just feels to me like there's some kind of doubt or something about it, maybe even a doubt about you in some sense, okay, who you are, maybe even your ability to bring something to fruition. You know what it reminds me of is Debbie Ford. I don't know if you guys know her. She's a spiritual teacher from way back, but and I can't even remember the exact quote, but she said in one of her books, she said, who am I to be this, to be great, to be this big spiritual teacher, to lead others. And then at the end, she goes, she got very clearly, no, who am I not to? And that's the truth of the matter. You always think that these things are then whatever it is you're doing now. I just use that example because that's what she said. But whatever it is, a lot of times people will just downplay who they are, their own abilities, stuff like that. But you're already a star. We can see that. Okay, you've already got what you need, and there's something about your energy that's so attractive anyway. I think it's going to take you kind of through to these new heights. That's what I'm feeling here. Now there is a lot of emotions around here. You've been gaining a lot of perspective in this time, but again, the emotions are high because you can't really see, okay, exactly what's coming. Well, Spirit says what's coming is this ascension, this breakthrough of sorts. Okay, yeah, absolutely, this breakthrough of sorts. So it's going to make you feel like you're at a crossroads. Something has to be released. That something has to change here for you to move forward. Yeah, look at that. It has to change here for you to move forward. Some of you guys could have actually had, wow, Page of Cups. Some of you guys could have actually had some kind of financial loss as well. Or maybe you have felt with that Five of Pentacles energy that you just couldn't find your footing, so to speak, that you're kind of out in the cold. I get a lot around direction in life. I don't know why that is coming through so strongly. Some of you may really, really be questioning your life. Okay, where do I go next? All right, I'm trying to figure out my next move here, right? Where do I go? Because right now I feel a little bit lost. That's what I'm getting here. All right. Again, I'm going to go back to compassion. And what a beautiful card in the Page of Cups, because you need to have compassion. Compassion for yourself here is what I'm feeling. Now, this is interesting because in this particular card, he has a fish net and then you see a fish. So you're trying to catch, maybe you're trying to catch a fish here. All right. What is that fish though? Is that something that you're trying to get off the ground? Is that someone who you're trying to catch in a sense? Some kind of new emotion coming into whatever this is. It's interesting though. I don't know why this is interesting to me, actually. This is interesting, I guess, because I feel like after a time of feeling pretty desolate and not knowing what to do here, you're just gonna have this breakthrough, this emotions. Maybe this is about self-love as well, but there's definitely some kind of new emotions that's coming into the equation here. All right. We have the Fool card. What's the other one? Okay. So we have the Two. Hopefully you guys can see that. We have the Two of Wands here and the Fool. That's about making this decision. Okay, so the death is happening. We can obviously see that because you want this change so bad. And so you have a lot of anxiety about whatever this new move is that you're getting ready to make. You could literally be moving, okay? Whatever it is, it seems to be bringing a whole lot of anxiety to you. Maybe it's just about the change that you're making. There could be some sleepless nights here. Wow. Wow, High Priestess energy right there. This is the time to really tune in, Sagittarius. Really tune in. All right, we already saw the third eye here, which is really interesting that this is following right here in the same line. Look at this. Here's the card, and it goes straight up to the Magi, where the third eye was present before. This is, oh, wow. And I just noticed, look, the curtain's coming back, and you can see the eyeball, right? The eyeball peeking through. I'm telling you. Okay, so you need to be following your intuition very heavily at this time. I definitely feel like it's just being ignited. Now, you could have already had really good intuition as well, but for some reason, I feel like your clairvoyance is really getting much, much stronger here. You may feel like you need to defend yourself, or you may feel a bit guarded, because you are kind of at this crossroads here and you don't really know what to do here. Wow, but look at this. Maybe this is around your family. Maybe this has everything to do with your family, actually. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have everything here to do with your family. Maybe your family is what you were leaving behind here. Maybe your family or family members or someone who felt like family is what you're actually having to release here. But I almost feel like you're being protected. Somebody else might, okay, who is this person? Because I feel like somebody else might be protecting you or trying to protect you in some sense. Now, this could definitely be a family member. Yeah, this could definitely be a family member, but I don't know. I don't get that strongly. What I get the most is that you're walking towards a brand new opportunity here. And I feel like people, it's why is it making you so anxious though? Something is making you so anxious, and I'm telling you, it has something to do with some kind of stagnation that you feel like you're experiencing. But what I want to tell you is something is developing at this time which you cannot see. And so what you're calling stagnant, I feel like source is kind of saying no, necessity. Okay? We got to get this. We have to open this aspect of you so that you can be 100% of, where you're supposed to be. So you could definitely be this high priestess energy, or you could just be someone who regularly, maybe you have a very strong relationship with the divine here. I feel like you. Let me see who this is. Who is this King of Pentacles, please? Because I keep getting something different on that. So I want to clarify. So you do have somebody here that is watching you, interested, I feel like, in you, wanting to have some kind of start with you in some way. So somebody that could be very honest. Maybe this is a person that wants to bring you some kind of truth here as well, but they definitely want to have some kind of start here. This person you could definitely be at a distance with here, with the world, but it could also just be telling me that you would be starting a new cycle, or someone may want to start some kind of new cycle with you. All right, who is this, Spirit? Oh, wow. Four of Wands energy, the Star, Queen of Cups. Look at this. Somebody's watching you. Are you on, you must be on, are you online? Are you on the TV or something like that? You got to be somewhere here. Somebody's studying, somebody's learning from you. Somebody is learning from you. This is the student, right? If you have any books out, they could very well be reading your books. This person's studying. This person's trying to grow in some way here. So they could be learning, especially if you're in this high priestess energy. You certainly don't have to be, but you definitely could have a lot of wisdom out here. We've seen that already. All right. There was something about you, though, that has not been fully connected to your heart. I got to be honest with you. And I think you're going to know this. You don't need to make a comment about it or put yourself out there if you don't want. But the truth is, you're definitely going to know this. All right. Somebody is looking at you as somebody wants you in their life, is what I feel. They may be looking at you as a star as well. But I feel like this has more to do with, there's something about your personality, I think, that is coming across as kind of, oh, I'm sorry, you hear my cat. He was asleep, so I think he's like dreaming. There's something about you that is maybe you just have this star quality or something like this, or maybe you're helping someone here to heal. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're in a twin flame connection, that is the 1111 card. You certainly do not have to be, but someone has been watching you, and I feel like quite a bit, and they've been learning from you. Learning a lot is what I'm getting here. Maybe you have some kind of where you teach people meditation or something like that as well. This person's actually meditating. You could also be a yoga instructor or something along those lines. Somebody is learning from you. Let's keep going. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 8 of Pentacles. I don't know why I said 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, well, I think we're wrapping this up. So we have This could be a person that worked around you, okay? This could also be somebody, if you didn't work around this person at one time, no, I'm telling you, this has to be people. Is this what you're letting go of, Sag? Because listen, people might have came after you at one point, or they may have tried to create some kind of problems, in your life in some way. They may have prejudged you, been hostile, anything like that. We always see something like that, right? But now they want to work with you in some way. Whoever these people are, they're studying you. I don't know who they are. Okay, are they around your work? I feel like somebody is really, they're studying you now. It's almost like I want to learn from you. So maybe people that were bashing you or doubting you before now want to learn from you in some way here, because they see that there's something about you that's real. Okay, you have this star quality that it's about you. I don't know if these were attached to this King of Pentacles here. I don't know why I'm saying that. I mean, I'm kind of feeling that way. It could have been others that were actually attached to some kind of King of Pentacles here. I feel like somebody here is studying you, and it was definitely somebody, it could be somebody that feels angry about being left behind, which is really interesting because look at this. Even in this card here, you see two figures in the card, and you see the sword pointing towards a grave. So this might be a situation that you already deem as like dead, right? It's already dead and buried in some way, or maybe somebody's angry about that in a sense, but they're studying you. That's what I don't get. They're learning from you. They're studying you. So they definitely want something. They definitely want something. Okay. What do they want from Sag Spirit? What do they want from Sagittarius? Okay. They want to celebrate with you. They want to be a part of your celebration, your fun. They could want to reunite if this is a person from the past here. Look at that. The card of wisdom. You cannot make this up. They want to learn from you. They want you to teach them. I don't know who this is, Sag. They want you to teach them what you know. How did you get to be the Magi? Okay. How are you so connected here to source energy? How is your life the way that it is, kind of free flowing here? Or that's the way they're perceiving it anyway. How do I get to this place where I'm being pushed into an ascension? You know what I'm saying? They're after kind of what you know. I feel like you got people, the person or people, I don't know, that are actually studying you is what these cards are showing me today. And it may be because you're in some kind of limelight, or I don't know, there's a star quality about you regardless. Now, if you do have a twin flame that is aware of that in some way, they could also be studying you, trying to learn from you, trying to catch up with you in some way, trying to reconnect with you in some way. This person could be very embattled. What else do they want from Sagittarius? Wow. Okay. Look, they want your love. This person has a lot of feelings and emotions for you, and I feel like they left with a heartache, or maybe this is a person, especially if you've never met them. I'm getting this very strongly. This could be somebody here that sees what you've been through. This is so interesting because we started with compassion. I talked about how some of you guys could definitely feel a bit jaded or like things haven't worked out. And this is why Spirit is on you about being compassionate with yourself, because they're pushing you through to this ascension, and your heart chakra needs to open. I think somebody knows that. I think somebody knows that. They either know that they hurt you, or they know that they have been hurt. This is a person that has a lot of feelings for you. They could definitely be a counselor. Okay, we see that here, a therapist in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. I don't know if this person is sick, or if this is definitely, this could be somebody you've been on a break with here. Oh, wow. This could definitely be somebody from the past. I don't have a Six of Cups, Sag, but I got everything else. This could definitely be somebody that you've been on some kind of retreat from, to be honest with you, and somebody that's just, they're holding on to you. That's very clear. They're holding on to you. They have not let go of you here. They still have feelings here. They either know that they have broke your heart, or they know that you have a broken heart. Maybe that's why you were not given to them. You know, Spirit started the whole reading talking about you. There was so much emphasis on that, so much emphasis on uh, needing to open your heart chakra. Because the thing is, I don't know what this is, but you have so much more that is going on here. But I feel like it all works together. There's some kind of symmetry that is actually needed with this particular situation. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some of these cards here because I'd like to see if this person has some kind of hidden truth here, so I can see what this is about. Spirit, what might this person wish to say to Sagittarius? If this is somebody who's known you. I won't let you down. Wow. Oh my God. This could definitely be somebody new. I don't know yet, but it could definitely be someone new, especially in some of y'all's cases here, because I got that very strongly. Someone has seen, okay? I don't know if they're watching you. They're seeing something with you, okay? They're seeing that you're kind of alone, or you have all this other stuff that's going on for you. But when it comes to relationships and things like that, you kind of, maybe you're just spending time alone. We did see you in Hermit or in Hangman energy, right? Yeah. Oh my, look, you can't make this shit up. Look at this. You inspire me. Somebody is learning from you. I'm telling you, you're inspiring somebody here. This is somebody who has developed feelings for you, very strong feelings, and they're not out there. That's what I feel. I don't feel like they're out there on the table anywhere. Look, it could definitely be someone who you've been with before. It says, I wish we could go back. This may be, you know what? This could be the person that made you feel a little bit jaded, or made you feel like you can't fully trust anyone to really open your heart to them. I daydream about a life with you. Okay, this is pretty serious. Let me get one more. They say, I don't know why this happened. So there could have definitely been... There could have been a friendship here. There could have been some kind of alliance, you know, in some way, shape, or form. This could have been somebody that you dated one time, or you were having a good time with, and then all of a sudden you kind of pulled the plug. They could also be... I want to tell you something else. They could also be saying, I don't know why this happened, because maybe they feel that you're their counterpart in some way, and they're trying to figure this whole thing out. How did this happen? How did we get thrown together, you know, and then tore apart? Because I do feel like you're not with this person. I can see the hiatus here. This is somebody that is watching you. This is somebody that is learning from you. And I feel like this is someone who's not letting go of you. And so if you were not with this person for a long time at all before, they can see that you've been hurt. That's what I feel. Whether they did it or, you know, somebody else did it, they're obviously acknowledging that here. I think your person from the past is trying to be your person from the future. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here. A person from the past is trying to be your person in the future. Okay, Spirit, give me more about this. What's going on with this? I know this is kind of going, I don't think it's going in and out of view, but it is kind of shaking around a little bit. Sorry about that. I just dropped 9 cards, probably 9, 10 cards. Because of this, I didn't bring my normal stand because I didn't know if I would get any readings done. Broken. This is somebody that feels shattered here about this situation. Yeah, the person from your past trying to be the person of your future. I'm telling you, somebody feels very shattered and broken about this because they see that you're moving on. They see that you're letting go. And they see that you're moving on and that you're being pushed into some kind of ascension. They also can see the kind of support that you have around you. Okay? Yeah, indecisive. This is a person that wouldn't make a decision about you. Okay? They say, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. All right? Maybe they know that they're the ones that hurt you. Something here too. That was weird. Something here too about this person feeling like they can't make a move for some reason. What is that about? So I don't know if that's about you. Maybe you have them blocked. I feel like it has to do with something they do, though. Something they do. Something, I feel security. So maybe their job brings them some kind of security or something like that. And they see that you're out here taking a chance and they can't do that or something. They don't feel like they can do that. Look at this, though. Our love is always there, though, despite the distance. We saw the distance before. That's just more confirmation. Somebody that you are at a distance from. That's what it looks like to me. Emotionally, quite possibly, but definitely physically here. But they're always longing for you. They're always, I daydream about a life with you. I'm always longing for you. Again, the word daydreaming. This is a person that spends a lot of time in their head when it comes to you, when it comes to this situation. They could have been out here as well trying to move on, but they're unable to. They're unable to move on because they feel like, although you guys are distanced here, you guys are inseparable. Okay. Yeah, you definitely got someone here, Sag, that wants to mend things. I want to fix this connection, is what they're saying here. So let me get some last cards here, I think, to kind of close this out, because I can see here that you have someone that is very serious about you. I think this is a person that obviously created some problems with you in the past. I feel like they're angry about something going on in their life, or about their inability or something like that to be flexible in their own life. Now, maybe that means in the situation with you, but it could also mean that they have some work or some restriction or something that doesn't allow them just to get up and do things. Meanwhile, I feel like you are doing that. You've kind of taken the bull by the horns here, and you are doing that. You're moving out into different directions. And I think you're being rewarded. You're definitely about to be rewarded heavily with that. Okay. Whatever it is that you're creating might have a lot of eyes on you. Definitely has, yeah, I definitely think it does, to be honest with you. Whatever you're creating here could very well have eyes on you, or attention that's kind of going in your direction for some reason. And to be honest, I don't know that somebody, I really don't get that somebody is just upset because you seem to be climbing some kind of ladder or something. I think someone's upset because they do care about you. They do love you. They do see that you are moving on. They do know that they slept on you in a sense, right? Inseparable here. I'm sorry. I know my inability to make a decision has hurt you. So that indecisiveness has kind of brought them to their point, to this point, and all they're doing here is just spending a lot of time daydreaming here. Okay. But they are trying to learn from you, Sag. So whatever you're doing, you need to understand that. Somebody here is trying to learn from here. They could very well view you as some kind of spiritual teacher in some way, or just someone who has a high degree of wisdom here. It says life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. Okay, someone here needs to slow down. All right, it says doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong. It makes you wise and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. I feel like that's what you've been doing here. I feel like you have been slowing down. I also feel like that is why we saw the card come out of the Hangman here. It's time to slow down. It's time to take a break. It's time. I feel like that is you, right? You have been doing that, gaining some kind of perspective here. Spirit is definitely on this having compassion for yourself as well. It does say have some faith here. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. And then we have healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing. Going back to that compassion, be compassionate with yourself. All right. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Listen, you are getting so many confirmations in this reading. If you feel like you've been on the fence about that, or you haven't been able to trust again, especially when it comes to relationships, not only with, it doesn't even just have to be romantic. It could be familiar, whatever. Spirit is really trying to help you heal in that area of your life so that you can move forward in a much more fulfilling way, Sag. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. Okay, it's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way that you wanted them in the moment. Have patience because it is working out here. Okay, and the very last card is celebrate. You're going to have a reason to celebrate here, Sag. Okay, continue to do this work. Open up to where you're being pushed. It can be very uncomfortable. Have a lot of compassion for yourself at this time. Okay, and take your time as well. All right, don't let it, I don't see anybody trying to bombard you with anything here. But you do have someone who you are heavily on their mind. They're obviously regretting their past actions here. I don't see any steps that they're making towards you, except, no, that's not true. I am, or right here, I do see that they may wish to reach out and communicate in some way, and maybe even speak their truth in terms of what took place before. What you decide to do with it, of course, is always up to you. Free will is always at play, right? But you are definitely teaching this person. You are inspiring them. So please don't ever discount the impact that you've had on their life, because it's been massive. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. I will see you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye.